What's up, Sweat and Serenity family? Happy Sunday. Happy Sweat and Sip Sunday. We are going to have some fun today. I got my girl, Kelly, here for our lower body workout. And we are going to chat it up with Leah, visiting us from ATL. So I'm going to let you ladies introduce yourself. So Leah, tell us about you and what you do.
Now?
Yeah. Now.
Hi guys, I am Leah and I am the creator of Greater Than 7. I'm a blogger, and in that blog we'll be discussing nutrition, manifestation, dating, positivity, DIYs, all of that. It's a lifestyle blog. Launch coming soon, and that launch will include some awesome candles, so stay tuned.
Awesome. Kels.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly. My clients like to call me Coach K. I am a wellness coach, which means that I focus not only on physical fitness, but mental and spiritual wellness as well, because collectively, that's what makes us healthy individuals. So I'm here today to have a little fun with you all and show you how you can not only make your workouts fun, but you can then transfer that into your intimate relationships, spice things up a bit. So gonna have a light burn and tons of fun today.
Awesome sauce. So stay tuned, Kels. Tell us about our workout. What are we in for?
So for our workout, we are in for a bit of a mashup here. So we're going to be working the lower body, but we're going to do it in a fun, light dance cardio type way. Fellas, you can do this as well. This is just a great way to work on hip flexibility and mobility as well. Get a burn in the quads and those hamstrings, and really just, learn how to dance a little bit and have fun with your workouts. So that is going to get us nice and ready for our sit, in which we'll be talking about maintaining a healthy sex life and getting what you want out of that. So.
Cool beans. All right. So let's get into it. So grab your towel, grab a water, whatever you need to get in this workout. All you need is a little bit of space and a positive attitude. All right, let's do it. Kelly, the floor is yours.
All right, y'all. So, all you need is yourself and a great attitude today. All right, so we're just going to start with a little warm up. Like I said, we're really going to focus on the hips today, as well as those quads and those hamstrings. So it will burn. All right, so we're going to start with a little warm up. We're just going to rock the hips from side to side. So we're going to start on an 8 count. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to take that from the back to the front. 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, shake that out because I'm sure you might feel that burn a little bit. And then we're going to roll the hips. So we're going to do 8 hip rolls to the right and then 8 to the left. So you want to sit in the hips a little bit, slight knee bend, and then just slowly roll it around. So 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Last one. Now we're going to take it to the left. All right. So roll it out for 1. Oh, I went the wrong way. 2. Whichever side you didn't do. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good. Take that out. So our first move of the day is going to require you to get low. So we're going to get in a squat position, not down here.
Oh, okay.
Right here. So we're going to get in a squat position, and you're just tapping the foot forward, alternating, right? So this is all we're doing. 2, 3, 4. So everything we do today, we're going to do in 8 counts like we're dancers. So that's what it's going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to have some fun with it, all right? So let's get ready.
That wasn't it.
We're just practicing. All right. So here we go. We're going 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. So step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. Doesn't let you touch it. Don't burn after a while. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do this one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now guess what? We're going to add on to that. Okay? So our next move is going to be very similar, except we're stepping out to the side. And have fun with it. Throw your hands up, shake the hips, whatever you want to do. But it's the same count. Okay? So starting with the right leg, we're going in 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, Gloria. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake that out. We're going to put it all together. So we have an 8 count with the feet tapping to the front. And then from there, we're going to step it out to the side for 8. All right? So let's get ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out to the side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and shake it out. I don't know about y'all, but I'm starting to break a sweat. Okay? All right. So we have our first 2 moves that we've done. Now we're going to take a break from that, learn some new moves, and add them on. Okay? So our next move is going to be a squat pulse with a knee raise. Okay? So it looks like this. You're going to get in squat position. You're going to pulse 4 times. And then you're going to do a knee raise on each side. Okay? So we're going to do 8 of those. And then we're going to repeat for 2 more rounds. Okay, ready? So here we go. We're going in 5, 6, 7, 8. So pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulse 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now we're going to add that to the beginning. So we have an 8 count here, 8 steps forward. Then we have 8 steps to the side. Okay. Then we have our pulse for 4, and they come up for 2. So we're going to do 4 of those pulses after we do our 8 counts to the front and our 8 counts to the side. Okay. So let's get ready. We're going 5, 6, catch the beat. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put some spice on it so I can feel it. 8. Now we're gonna pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are y'all feeling that? Are y'all feeling it? Are you feeling it? Right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna run that again, and we're gonna add on some more. We're almost done. Okay, so let's get ready. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! All right, shake it out. Because next we're gonna do what I call a duck walk. We're gonna do that to the side. So it looks like this. You're gonna isolate, right? So you're gonna try not to move the hips. We're gonna take it 4 counts to the left and then 4 counts to the right. Okay. Now you can do whatever you want up here. You want to shake those arms, but really try to isolate it at the bottom. Okay. So just 4 counts to the left, 4 counts to the right. Okay, let's get ready. We're going in 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. I think y'all got another round in y'all. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pause. All right. I hope y'all ready to put this all together. So remember, we have our 8 count to the front. We have our 8 count to the side. We have our pulses for 4. Okay. And then we're going to duck walk it out. 4 to the left and 4 to the right. All right. We're almost done. So let's get to it. Stay focused. Okay. You ready? Hope y'all ready. We ready. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get low. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the left. 2, 3, 4, and right. 6, 7. Now from the top, y'all, to the front and those points. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice I speed it up a little bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 6. We got 2 more times. Here we go. 4, get it up. 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and great. How we doing, y'all? We're great. Woo! All right. So we have one last move we're gonna add on, put it all together, and then we're gonna close it out with a nice good groove. Okay. So last move, we've gone here to the right for 4. All right. So this last move, I'm leaving it up to y'all. It's an 8 count, and I want you to just party and have fun. The only requirement I have is that you use those legs. So whether you want to salsa, whether you go in a circle, whether you want to twerk, whatever you want to do, just make sure you got that lower body nice and active. All right. So after we do our last 4 count here for 8, I just want y'all to groove it out. All right, and enjoy yourself. Okay. So we're gonna start from the top, adding on that nice little finishing piece. All right, we're gonna do it for 2 full out sets, and then we'll be done. All right, so let's get ready. Remember, I am sweaty, y'all. Let's talk about sweat and sit. Have mercy. All right, so let's get ready. We're starting from the top with our 8 counts to the front. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where you put some funk on it, y'all. 8 to the side. Add your own flavor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 2. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 4. Get ready to move to the left and walk it out. 2, 3, 4. To the right. 6. Get ready to do your own thing. 8 and go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How does that feel, y'all? Good? All right. So we're going to do it one more time, and then we're going to take a break so we can get ready for this good old sit. Okay? So here we go. 6. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8 to the front. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Enjoy this, y'all. Put your own spin on it. And pulse there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6. We got one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk it out. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 to the left. All right, here we go. Freestyle and go. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, y'all. Our sweat is complete. Good job, everybody. Woo.
I don't know about y'all, but my quads are burning. She had us squatting the whole time. Woo! I'm reading the comments. Y'all are funny. She definitely had us dancing. I wasn't ready. The 8 count threw me off. All right, guys. Good job. Your sweat part is complete. So you got 2 minutes to grab something to sip on. It can be a mimosa. It can be an old fashioned. If you want whiskey, it could be water, a protein shake, you know, all that good stuff. I'm gonna grab some water and a towel and pat my sweat, and I will meet you back here in 2 minutes.
Ooh, I think I'm so sweat like that. You want the bench?
All right, we are back. I hope everybody has their something to sip on. We completed our sweat. Now it's time to sip and talk about sex. This should be so much fun. So if you are not already, follow Sweat and Serenity on Instagram and let us know how you feel. Hopefully you're already subscribed to our YouTube channel and signed up to our email list or text message list so you can hear more about our retreats and the fun stuff like Sweat and Sip. So, Leah, how do you feel after that workout?
Ooh, girl. Nice sweat.
Right? Exactly. Drop in the comments how you feel. Did you do it? Are your legs burning? Crystal says she's sweating. Yes, girl. Me too. And it's hot out here. But that workout was a beast. So, we are going to talk about how to have a healthy sex life. And Kelly is going to incite us on everything and get the ball rolling. What are y'all sipping on, by the way? I have sparkling water. Y'all know I love sparkling water. Leah, what are you sipping on?
I got water. I got a cute little cup too.
That is cute. What are y'all sipping on? Comment. Y'all got mimosas, whiskey, tequila.
Can't do that.
Right? I had a lot of tequila last week. We ain't gonna talk about that.
How to get what you want. Huh?
Right? Exactly. How to get what you want in your sex life. No, I'm totally joking. Okay, Taylor with the mango White Claw alcohol water. I like mango though. It's really good. All right, Kel, you want to take it away?
So, one thing I probably should have mentioned earlier is that part of my coaching services is intimacy coaching. And so I've always had an interest in intimacy as it pertains to humans and how we connect. And so one of the areas that I think many of us talk about informally amongst friends, family, whoever, is the area of intimacy as it pertains to our romantic relationships and all that entails. So we're talking about a healthy sex life. I was thinking, how would we define that, right? Or most of us assume how to define health. Health includes our mental and meditation, physical working out, and eating right, and all of those things we're familiar with. But when it comes to our sex life, what does that entail? So I thought about self first, right? So are we taking care of our bodies? Are we going to the doctor regularly? Are we getting tested regularly if we're sexually active?
What's a healthy amount of time to have sex per week?
In my opinion,
Since we're just diving straight into this.
in my opinion, I think it's personal preference. And I think that's part of what we're going to talk about when it comes to getting what you want from your partner. Because you could be someone who feels like you need to have it every day. And you could be with someone who maybe only wants to do it 3 or 4 times a week. You got to find that middle ground, right?
And only 4 times a week.
And you may have somebody who want to do it once a month, okay? But it's really important to communicate. Communication, I think, and this is something that I will tag Leah in on this one, but we've had several conversations about just how important communication is in all relationships, but especially when it comes to your sex life, because we all have different needs and desires and wants, and oftentimes we are scared to, or we hesitate to have those conversations with our sexual partners.
So how do you like say what you want without hurting somebody's feelings?
I'm gonna tag Leah on this one because she has really good insight when it comes to this topic in particular.
It really all depends on what you're working with, who your partner is. I don't think there's one cookie cutter answer to that. There's some partners that might want direct communication. There's some partners that might want you to hint around. I prefer direct communication, but you got to know your partner.
Yes,
That's fair. That's fair.
and I think vulnerability is a huge aspect of that. Willing to be vulnerable in your relationship, which works on both ends. We going into input and output. So if you want your partner to be receptive to what you have to say, your partner has to be vulnerable enough to receive whatever that is that you're sharing with them. And you have to be vulnerable enough to put yourself out there and say, this is what I like, or this is what I don't like. Where do we find a common ground now that I've shared this with you? And let's not shun our partners, because it takes a lot, even with someone that you love and you spend a lot of intimate time with. It takes a lot to sometimes share some of the things that we're interested in or wanting to try, or maybe some things that we don't actually want to do, but we've been compromising and doing them for our partner.
And you also, on the flip side of that, have to be open to criticism, so to speak.
Yes.
I feel like having just direct conversation, like, so what's the favorite thing, your favorite this you like to do, or the favorite that, or like, what do you like most, or what do you like least? And like having that type of honest conversation, I feel like will take you a long way as well.
I agree. I think that's probably one of the hard learning lessons when it comes to communicating, is just really putting it out there and knowing that it's okay to be you and say what it is that you need to say. But that brings me to a little point, because as we're talking about this and we're talking about needs, wants, and desires, I can't help but to think about the topic of how to spice it up, right? So we just did this great sweat, and it didn't seem maybe like much as it pertains to your sex life or the bedroom, but that's an example of a great way to spice it up. Like, it could just be you and your partner dancing around the house together.
Naked.
It's one of my favorite things to do. She took the words out of my mouth, y'all, but that is one of my favorite things to do. Dance around the house naked, and doing that with your partner can be an amazing experience. It's fun. It allows you to be vulnerable and just kind of let loose, not think about anything, and enjoy.
It creates intimacy for sure.
So there's a question. It says, what's a good way to give your partner feedback about performance without hurting feelings?
Well, I would say from experience that going back to what Leah said about really knowing your partner. So off top, you should already know how to approach your partner about whatever it is that you need to discuss.
I think for starters, don't be like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Or that.
But what I was going to say is start with what it is that you do like about that particular aspect of the performance. And instead of just saying that you don't like it, maybe come with a resolution already, or come with a suggestion, So I really like when we do this, but, perhaps if we tried this, maybe it could enhance it, or what do you think about?
Or maybe like afterwards, if it's not enough, then it's just your time. Okay, like my turn.
That's an option as well. That is an option as well. If your partner is comfortable with that. You know, some people might not be okay with watching you please yourself or the fact that you do it, but
you can do it.
Yeah. I've been in situations though where I've just done it myself.
Well,
with my partner laying right there.
And you know, knowing what pleases you and knowing how to like get you there is also important, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, how can you tell somebody else?
And I think giving the why. So if something's not working for you, be able to thoroughly explain like why it's not working. You know, for instance, you know, we're all designed differently internally. So maybe the way he's hitting you on the inside doesn't feel good. So he needs to shift this way or that way. So
and he has to be open. He has to listen.
He has to listen.
Or she. We don't discriminate. You know,
yes. Which brings me to another point. Toys. Toys are a godsend for those of you who are open to it. That is definitely a way to explore with your partner, try different things, and, you know, be able to spice it up, especially if you've been in a relationship for a really, really long time. So I would recommend the use of toys, whether you're using them together or separately. And when I say together, because there are actually toys, y'all, where you can use them during intercourse. And it is an amazing experience for both partners. So look into it. The name of the company is
might need a second episode part 2.
Yes. Fun fact, I mean,
display table.
Yes. I used to actually work in an adult store, so I'm pretty well versed on the toy collection. But that is definitely something else that you could explore and try with their partner. And I was going to get to the foods because we can have a lot of fun with nutrition.
It sounds messy.
Well,
you're talking about what you're eating.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It can get, I mean, we're talking dark chocolate and berries, you know, ice cream.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like whipped cream and honey. Okay, yeah. I got it.
That's an option. That's an option. But, you know, we're busy a lot, right? So we want to make sure our energy is good, our endurance is good, you know, things of that nature.
Pineapples.
Every time I go to say something, she just takes the word.
Sorry.
But yes. And if you and your partner explore or experiment with oral, nutrition comes in handy there too, because believe it or not, what we put in our bodies does affect the way that we taste. Everybody. So keep that in mind when you want to chow on all the fried foods and drink tons of soda and, you know, delve into all the processed food. So we're talking about healthy options for nutrition. Pineapples, we all know that. Apples, ginseng for energy, maca. Believe it or not, I love red bell peppers, and they're great for vitamin C. I don't always want to eat oranges or take supplements, but I love red bell peppers. So that's great source for the immune system, so you can stay healthy, especially in these days of COVID, so your sex life can stay popping. You know, so think about nutrition not only in a fun way, the messy way, but also in terms of what you are eating every day and how that could affect, you know, your experience in the bedroom. So, Leah, who has on the beats, what is this? What is your shirt again?
Oh, beats don't kill my vibe.
Yes. So this is the nutrition queen over here, and that's something that she's very big on. So
yes.
Do you have any pointers, Leah?
What do we eat, Leah?
You know what? I wasn't even thinking about this when we discussed it, but beets are freaking awesome. They're they're a natural source of energy. Fun fact, I used to work at a vitamin shop, and there were some people that could not take pre-workouts. They were doing it, you know, super healthy. Beets was the way to go. And beets actually aren't that bad. I actually like them. Juice, they're actually good. They're like sweet. So I would try it, y'all.
Ooh.
What else?
I never thought about beets for that reason.
Yes.
Sorry, my water.
One of the products or supplements that we used to sell a lot at my health food store was maca root, which Kelly mentioned. That is great for endurance. You would often see guys get it, but it's one of those supplements that either women or men can benefit from it.
What was it?
Maca root.
Oh, maca.
And it increases your libido. So, if you might not be having that desire, take some maca root and you good to go.
What if you do have the desire and take maca root?
Oh, it goes down.
Keep going and going.
Yes. It's that endurance, that energy. But you know what? Let me say this. Don't go taking maca root if your diet consists of just liquor and chips. Like, it's not gonna work, okay? You kind of gotta have a solid foundation. You gotta be kind of eating kind of good, for it to really kick in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maca roots, beets.
Do you have any suggestions for like how do you make smoothies with your maca root, or like how do you prefer to?
Yes, I usually will have maca root in a smoothie. It usually comes in powder form, so that's probably the best way to take it, like undetectable.
Right.
Yeah.
No flavor.
Huh?
Wait, that's the same as maca, like green tea, right?
No, that's
No.
different, right?
Yeah, it's different.
Drinking the wrong stuff.
Because that's matcha, right? And then
Right. Okay. I'm back.
Yes.
I'm back.
Yes.
I mean, they're both great for energy, so you're doing something right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the nutrition down.
And so I wanted to kind of pose this question and see what you all think about it. So when I was thinking about different ways to get what you want, I came up with this idea of like a barter system, right? So, and it's funny because as I was sitting down preparing for this, I was watching I Love You Man. I don't know if y'all have seen that.
Okay.
But there's a scene where, there's a married couple and they're constantly bartering. They love each other so much, but they always fight, but they always work it out. So he has this, it's like a poker night, and she can't be at home for poker night. So she's always bargaining with him what she will get out of the deal for having to leave the house for poker night. Or it could be vice versa. So he'll say, she'll say, well, I want to stay home for poker night tonight. And he'll say, well, we have to have sex with the lights on. And I know that's like a bit of an extreme example, but she agreed to it. Everything was good. And like that worked for them. He went on, had his poker night. She did what she needed to do with her friends. And they were happy as can be. But so that's an extreme example, but that's an option, like to, maybe say if you're willing, I'll be willing to try this with you if you're willing to do this with me, or if you allow me to do this, or if we don't do that, whatever the case is. But just, so that each partner is being fulfilled in one way or another, and you're showing that you each are willing to try something that the other wants to do, or sacrifice something for the other, so that they can have a particular experience. So what are y'all thoughts on that? Would you be willing to do that, or are you like, nah, I'm not bargaining?
That's interesting. I don't think there's anything. Okay. Hold on, I was about to say too much. I don't think there's anything I would have to barter. Like I would have to think about something that would be a compromise.
That's good. That is good. Because that's not the case in every relationship.
Maybe I can come up with something.
Or it could be, ladies, maybe you have, that dress you've been dying to get, or that fancy restaurant you've been dying to go to. And he tells you it's something he wants to try. Cool. But, before we do that, can you take me to dinner at this place that I've been dying to go to?
It sounds like a scene out of Pretty Woman or something.
Then we can do whatever you want.
I would do that if you buy me these shoes.
Yes.
That sounds like a relationship.
But that can actually, be a fun thing, So just kind of stepping outside of the box and being willing, to explore
that's fair.
explore with one another.
That's
So,
fun.
finding unique ways to do that. I think some of the best examples that we've seen of, long-term marriages, people who've been married 50, 60, 70 years, is that they're constantly compromising for one another. They aren't sacrificing who they are as individuals, but they're constantly willing to meet each other halfway. And that's so important in your relationships, whether it involves, sex or any other aspect of the relationship, but just, being willing to be present and be selfless, because, I think that's a huge part of why we're even drawn to each other as humans is there's something that we're getting from that other person. So if you're not willing to be, selfless, what's the point? Might as well be by yourself. And for you singles out there, the same advice applies. And if you have, whether you have one partner, whether you have multiple partners, especially if you have multiple partners, you need to make sure that you communicate.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that's part of a healthy sex life. Like, I think
that's also respect.
Yeah.
How many singles aren't honest about what's going on in their sex life? Now, that doesn't mean
turn into a whole different.
It is.
But I just think that that's part of being healthy.
Yeah,
being honest. Yes. Being honest about what you got going.
Oh my God, yes.
I feel like I just, triggered something over here.
Well, I didn't know that's what you were about to say. Yes, please be honest with your partner and partners.
Please.
That's the least you can do. Be safe. We didn't even talk about be safe. Everybody, please be safe.
We gotta stop this don't ask, don't tell mentality. Yeah, be honest, please.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That did just stress me out.
Yeah, I'm like, what did I say?
Like, no, please don't lie.
It's true. That is such, to me, a huge part of what we would consider to be a healthy sex life.
And I don't think you have to overshare either, but I think there's, just a level of respect that you should have for the person.
Let somebody make their own choice, okay?
Exactly. Yes.
Because there's always going to be someone out there who's on the same page as you. So you don't have to lie or settle thinking, well, nobody's ever going to be into what I'm into or be okay with the way I live my life. Somebody out there is. Right.
Sure.
So it's better to just, wait on that and have a good match than to disrespect someone.
Right.
Play games.
Do y'all have any questions? Anything else we should cover or touch? Drop it in the comments.
I can't see the comments.
Oh, you can't?
Mm-mm.
Let's see what I see. Well, nothing's happening just yet in the comments.
Okay.
Nothing else.
And something else I wanted to mention, just kind of goes with the mental health aspect of it, but also part of being healthy is making sure that you are being intimate for the right reasons. So don't go out and have sex with somebody because you're pissed off, or sometimes it can be a picker up.
Well,
but all I'm saying is, sometimes when
makeup sex is good. Does that count?
That's okay. I think that's okay. But what I mean is, like, when you're being vindictive, or when you're trying to maybe numb yourself from other things going on in your life, and so you start having sex more frequently with different people, whatever the reason may be, just make sure it's for the right reasons and not because you are doing it to, I guess, make up for another area of your life.
Yeah, and I guess that's with anything, like alcoholism.
Exactly.
All that type of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Yes, and if you feel like you have a problem, seek help. 1-800 something.
Yes.
I feel like this turned into a PSA.
Hey.
The therapy Kelly just
Yes.
kind of.
I'm sorry, I can't help it, everybody. I can't. But I just want people, especially nowadays, to be thoughtful and considerate and really just, be safe. And, once you do all those things, you can have fun and everything else, but just be considerate, be safe.
Definitely be safe.
Yeah.
And get what you want. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. I think that's important.
To speak up.
Everybody should, I think both parties or all parties, if you're poly, whatever your relationship dynamic is, everyone should have a voice. I think that's ultimately going to be important.
And also, ask questions. And just because you ask questions or have recommendations or concerns doesn't mean you're unhappy. It just means like, hey, I got this one life to live. Let's try this.
Yes.
Make it everything.
Maybe not everything. But yeah, to each his own.
I think something else is to not assume. We are all different. And I always will hear people say like, oh, I just know so-and-so thinks this about me and blah, blah, blah. That might not necessarily be true, sis or bro. Like, you assumed that person felt that way based on how you felt.
Right.
So it's important to have conversations, sometimes those tough conversations, to really see where someone's head is at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's had a different journey, especially like with this.
Absolutely.
People have been married for a long time or like with one person until they get older, right. And then they're trying new things. So to assume that everybody knows X, Y, and Z would be a wrong assumption,
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I keep losing my train of thought. I'm sorry, everyone.
You're good. This is just conversation. So we talked about a lot of stuff.
We have.
Balance goes back to the question that you asked about how many days a week and all of that. So
I wanted to add to that.
So
hey,
I wanted to add to that.
It's just water, I promise. It's just water.
But making sure, that there is balance as with, or every other aspect of your life. So, balance is preached to us constantly in terms of, work-life balance and that being whether it's time with the kids, time with your partner, or time with your mother, time at work, time doing your extracurricular activities, whatever it is. So sex should be a part of that rotation and making sure that there's a healthy balance with that as well, and hey, sometimes you might be tired, but you might need to, that might be the fix. You might have the best sleep of your night that night or whatever. So that goes back to sacrifice. But, sacrifice and balance, all of these things kind of go hand in hand with one another. And just, that one time you decide to do something different may create a new type of balance in your life and really make things exciting again. So
definitely.
Can I add to your question?
Yes.
Okay. So personally, I would say, I know this probably sounds selfish, but it is what it is. The amount of times that you should have sex in a week would be dependent on the woman. Now, hear me out. I'm only saying that because there's this thought, okay, that all women can have sex every day, several times a day. Some women can, but there's some vaginas out there that can't handle that. Right. Your pH gets thrown off. You might be hurting. You just got to listen to your body. So let the woman lead with that. Let her tell you how many times she can handle.
Are there any guys?
Right. I already hear them talking.
We need to phone a friend.
Right.
No, but I definitely feel that. But to defend the guys out there, what if that's not enough? Like, that's where I guess compromise comes in, because
It does. Do you have to, like, you got to ask the man, do we have to have actual sex every day? Can we compromise with other forms of intimacy?
Right.
You know, he might go for, other options. He might be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
What are other options?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna head out.
I mean, I can think of a few, but
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we're adults. This is not a
We
kid.
are.
No. So yeah, I mean, other options are cuddling.
There you go.
Head.
Yes.
all of that.
Yes.
I personally like, if I'm in a relationship or seriously dating someone, I like to do private dances.
Mm.
I think they can be usually spontaneous, which is very exciting. And BJ's, yes. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You can see that from there? I was like, what's that say?
But the private dances are fun. They're exciting. They're unique.
Mm-hmm. Go online and order you an outfit.
Yeah. And you don't necessarily have
Give him
to,
a stack of ones.
Exactly. And you don't have to have
Yes.
sex after that. It's an experience. I mean, you can, but it's an experience. So.
Make your little custom playlist, your favorite songs,
Make sure you work out, because you're going to get tired after that first 3 minutes.
Yes.
See? And
So I heard.
This is why the sweat, I'm like, hey, we gotta get these quads to where they
Get those legs.
Yes, Crystal said buy a pole. But just make sure you install it right, because episode of ridiculousness.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's
hilarious.
definitely a workout.
Yes.
That's fun though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's definitely other options. I mean,
massages.
And it doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be all of it.
Yeah.
Oh no, World Star. We're not gonna end up
Right.
on, I promise. Nobody's gonna end up on World Star.
Star.
I don't think.
People still watch that? I haven't seen World Star.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess there are definitely options to spice it up. Yeah, so feel free to drop any suggestions y'all have.
Cooking together.
Naked.
Yes.
Just don't fry nothing.
That is not a good idea. I can't
Don't
even
get
put
hot.
clothes on. I still burn myself, so yeah.
Why do I wear oven mitts to cook bacon? I'm not playing either.
Because it pops. Right? It pops.
Okay, sensual massages.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All of that. I like it. Yeah, okay. But what do y'all think about listening to the girl on how many times it should happen a week?
Yes, please tell me.
Are we running the world in the bedroom or no?
Wait, you said what?
I said, are we running the world and the bedroom?
I mean, hey, it's a hard job, but somebody got to do it.
Okay.
Yes. I actually own sex dominoes. I feel you on that. Yes.
All right, Jessica, if you want to drop a link.
And I got the sex dice. That's a good one.
Okay.
Yes.
I haven't tried that. Interesting. I'm learning so many things here today. We got a food list. We got She got ideas brewing. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is so much fun.
That is.
We're definitely going to have to do a sex part 2.
Yay!
This was way too much fun.
Mhm.
This is so good.
We're gonna have a man be the guest next time, so we
Right. Yes.
can-
We need some male feedback.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And they probably have insight too on how to talk to them about what they're doing or not doing.
Yeah, because men can be really sensitive about that, ladies. Okay, don't hurt their feelings.
This conversation gonna go left again. We about to start.
That's all I'm
war.
gonna say is just be considerate. Like I
Yeah,
said
for
earlier.
sure. No, for sure. And I think people can be sensitive too, just in general. And it's a sensitive subject, you know.
Mhm.
I think people take pride in that,
Yes.
men and women. So, yeah, it's delicate.
It is.
Delicate.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for joining Sweat and Sip. This was great. We definitely have to do a part 2. I really, really love this. And thank you, Leah, for joining us all
Thank you for having me.
the way. And Kelly, all the way from Vegas.
Yes, I popped
And-
up on her, y'all.
Y'all see me all the time. So, but if you don't know, my name is Marielle, and I own and curate fitness retreats in Sweat and Serenity. We sweat and then we serene. So yes, if you are not following Sweat and Serenity on Instagram, Sweat and Serenity, Kelly on Instagram,
K is Cosmic.
and Leah on Instagram.
Yes, it's greater, GREATER, than THAN, and the number 7.
Yes. I'm going to drop those so you can see. So that's Leah on Instagram, greater than 7. And K is Cosmic. And then you guys know me. Oh, those are bands. Sorry. There we are. Sweat and Serenity. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We do this once a month, Sunday, Sweat and Sip, and I will let you know when the next one and what the next topic is. Hopefully it'll be something as fun and as exciting. But until then, we will see you next time.
Bye. Have a great Sunday.
Mhm.